So my name is Yuan. I'm a second-year assistant professor in the chemistry department at the UC Santa Cruz. I will talk a little bit about my research. And so I'm doing theory and computation for materials and chemistry. So in this field, there are very, very few women. And all my colleagues, collaborators, and including students, it's 99% male-dominated field. It's very abstract, and it's hard to find a direct relationship with lab, because we are doing quantum mechanics calculations, and when you study quantum mechanics, most of the properties counterintuitive for your daily life, because at that scale, things behave differently. But it's so interesting, like through the theory and computation, you can understand the fundamental of chemical bond, and tell you why a property why a material behave certain ways you observe in the lab. I feel very interesting for myself when I was undergrad. The first time I took quantum mechanics, I feel like I'm so in love with it. It's not because of the professor is amazing. The professor is good, but it's not because of the professor. It's because of the topic. And I'm teaching quantum chemistry, quantum mechanics right now for the department. And personally, I like it a lot, but I understand it's fairly abstract for most people. And so for my research, in terms of general idea, I work with experimentalists to help understand their experiments and interpret their data at the atomistic level. And on the other hand, we need to develop computational methods, numerical tools we can solve the problem we want. And this is a constant work and developing, and there's not a single method that works for everything. So that's a field evolving over maybe 40 years, 50 years. So as a woman, maybe I can give you some suggestions as a female scientist. Honestly, there are not so much. When I find good advisors are very helpful. I had a female PhD advisor, and she is amazing. She has 2 sons, and she has a huge group, a lot of grants, a big name. She did all that, and I think that's possible from her example. So I did exactly the same thing she did. I'm trying to do the same thing she was doing, and it worked. So supportive and role model advisor is very helpful, and